Ora Guamo. We are very close friends. We still want to work very closely with him, in as much as we also want to work closely with you. Almost, I'd also worked as a personal assistant of Raila, a researcher, a script writer, and all this. I've done it. And this republic, let's give him his space that we recognize, and we move on as we recognize your leadership. So I think this is what I want to say at this moment. I didn't bring up the governors, both the current and the former, because I want that to be done by our governor for Siaya. So allow me to welcome our governor for Siaya, James Agre Orengo. Karibu, Governor.
Kayo Poto Manade. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, Your Excellency, and he deserves that position because he's been a Vice President, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Mudavadi, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, all the Cabinet Secretaries who are here, my brothers, the governors who are here, Governor Otuoma, Governor, I think Governor Kangata, I'm told is here, and the senators who are here, and the former governors and senators. With your permission, Your Excellency, before I say anything, and in consultations that we've had, give me a chance or allow me to invite Senator Mandago. He's a former governor. He has served those twin positions. He has been a regular visitor here. And then I'll call upon the other two governors. And then we'll proceed.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Your Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the Right Honorable Speaker, the National Assembly, Cabinet Secretary, our host today, the church, na watu wa hapa Siaya, Bwana asifiwe. Your Excellency, allow me to introduce my colleague senators, since the Senator for Siaya is not here. We have the Senator for Trans Nzoia, Senator Alan Chesang, who is also the Chair of ICT Committee at the Senate. We have Senator Veronica Maina, who is a member of the Speaker's panel in the Senate and also the Secretary General of UDA. Na nimekuwa hapa, Your Excellency, nikasikia Secretary General ya chama tawala. It's very long since I had that statement. Your Excellency, wacha tu niseme machache. Kwanza nishukuru hao watu wa Siaya. Your Excellency, nilikuwa hapa wakati nilikuwa mazishi. Oh, sorry. Tuko na Senator Mungatana, Senator wa Tana River County. Nilikuwa hapa kwa mazishi ya mzee Gumbo. Na nakumbuka tulikuwa na governor hapa wa Siaya, James Orengo. Na wakati hiyo, Your Excellency, kuomba kura hapa ilikuwa ngumu kidogo. Na hao watu wako na makosa. We had a silent agreement. Tutawapatia kule kwetu Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga % kidogo ndio asiende bure. Now we agreed they are going to give us 30% so that we start on an equal footing. Today I looked at the statistics nikagundua iko shida kidogo. So iko toba ya kutubu hapa, lakini hawa ni watu wazuri, tumekuja pamoja na nimesikia temperature hapa hapo mbele kutakuwa na mto mkubwa sana ambayo inaelekea kwa serikali. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, kama Senate, sisi tunafurahi kwa vile unaunganisha hii taifa la Kenya. Sisi kama bunge tutafanya kazi pamoja, and Mheshimiwa Senator Orengo, who is now the governor, as a member of ODM, as they hold the government to account, you held me to account as a governor. I will also be holding you to account as the governor of Siaya County, as you deliver to the people of Siaya. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Tutakuwa pamoja, asante.
In our midst, there is a gentleman normally called by Senator, and is now the Senate Majority Leader, Aaron Cheriot. Could you come and say a few words?
Your Excellency, the President, the Deputy President, Prime Cabinet Secretary, all leaders that are here, I thought Senator James Orengo, now Governor, had chosen to forget about me. So I was planning something very serious. I was going to conspire with the MCAs of Siaya so that you find yourself in the Senate. Then we can. But now that you have forgotten, be assured that you are safe, at least for a few more days. So I want to say congratulations to my very good friend, Eliud Owalo. Pongezi sana on this great honor that you have been given to serve the people of Kenya. I want to give you my assurance that us from the Senate, sisi tutafanya kazi pamoja. We will ensure that we help you deliver for the people of Kenya, and even more so for the people of your home area where you come from. Because it is a biblical principle. If you read the Bible, for those of us that are Christians, it says that as you share the good news, you begin from Judea to Samaria to the rest of the world. Sasa wewe Owalo, wakati unapanga mambo ya serikali na ofisi, mimi najua wewe ni waziri wa Kenya. Lakini chochote ambayo unapanga, panga pia kitu ya hii kijiji ambayo inaitwa Dango, alafu Bondo, Siaya, and to the rest of Kenya. Usisahau hawa wananchi wa hapa nyumbani. It's extremely important because that is why they have come to celebrate you. And one final thing, Your Excellency, in following up, sababu mimi naona wananchi wamekuja kutukaribisha hapa. Najua tumetembea na wewe kutoka Homa Bay jana hapa. Mimi nilikuwa nakuja nikichungulia sababu sikuwa najua vile kutakuwa kwa hii safari. Sasa vile jana tulikaribishwa na leo vile tumekaribishwa, mimi nataka kuambia Jothurwa, anything that comes to the Senate, a bill, a motion, so long as inahusu Kenya, kama hakuna kitu ya Siaya hapo ndani, mimi siwezi pitisha. Nitahakikisha mambo iko ndani kabisa. So nyinyi msikae mkifikiria ati mtakuwa nje ya Kenya. Nyinyi, you are part and parcel of us. We will work with you na tutahakikisha that in your dream, Your Excellency, of making Kenya one nation, one people, governed by one dream, becomes a reality. I give you my assurance. Just a final thing ambaye, najua rafiki yangu Sudi yako hapa. Na for a long time, I've been trying to get him to have a church ambaye atafanya ikuwe home church yake. Sasa leo amepata kanisa hii Nomia. Wakati ile sababu ilipeanwa kwamba watu walitoka Catholic because they wanted to be 2-star general and 3-star general. Unajua Sudi is a 3-star general. Sasa yeye amesema anaenda kufungua Nomia Church Kapseret Division. So tutachangia yeye kanisa ifunguliwe. Asanteni na Mungu awabariki.
Thank you. We have also former governors. I'll just ask them to stand up in recognition. Governor Ongwae, former governor of PC. We have Governor Kidero, former governor of Nairobi. We got Governor Ranguma, former governor of Kisumu. We got Governor Obado, former governor of Migori.
I'm contented to remain as a small governor of Murang'a County, but ensure these people get recognition and their share of this government. We never made an application for me to be born as a Kikuyu. We never made an application. I just found myself being born in Central Kenya. And therefore, being born in Luo Nyanza should never become a disadvantage to you. And you have come here to tell you, the people of Luo Nyanza, President William Ruto will visit you today, tomorrow, forever. He'll always be coming here. Because we believe in a united country. We believe that Kenya is one, and we as UDA, we shall ensure and fight to make Kenya remain one united country. Your Excellency, you are doing a very good job in coming up with very good policies that are going to unify this country. But you will do a better job when you make Kenya a more united country. Political development and social development of this republic must be achieved by ensuring the people of Luo Nyanza, they feel they are part of this country. And I'm happy to help you in that endeavor. I will finalize by saying, I have learned so many things when I came today, when I met my colleague. He is doing a good job by becoming the governor of this place. I want to give you an assurance. This will be the best governor of this region. That one I know. He is one of the most experienced politicians. In fact, when I came, he gave me very good ideas, which I'm going to implement back once I go back to Murang'a. I also gave him some few ideas. Like in Murang'a, we are ensuring every child of ECD is getting free meal every day. I have no doubt he is going to implement that in this region. We have given 20,000 cards of NHIF, which have special features, which we are calling Kangata Care, that include various benefits. I have no doubt that idea can also be considered in this region so that we develop together as a nation. Thank you.
I also forgot to mention that Senator Mwaura, I don't know whether he was introduced, we worked with you in the Senate. Welcome, Senator Mwaura. Now it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome the Governor of Busia, Governor Otuoma.
Your Excellency, the President William Samoei Ruto, the Deputy President, our Chief Minister and Speaker, all protocols observed. Allow me also to join those who have congregated here today to celebrate our brother Owalo. Owalo, I'm not here by mistake. I purposed this day to come and be with you. And Owalo, as we are here, I want to echo the words of one Kenyan. It doesn't matter how you perceive him, but I perceive him to be one of our greatest Kenyans, who once said, I may be the appointing authority, but I've given you opportunity to serve Kenyans. And none other than the late President Mwai Kibaki used to remind us that he may be the appointing authority, but he has given us opportunity to serve Kenya. It's a sacred calling. I want to thank His Excellency the President. He has given you opportunity to serve Kenyans. And I hope it's a duty you are going to take diligently. I've known you for many years. We have been in the same political formation. Not just yourself, even His Excellency the President. Tumekuwa tu pamoja. Hii kijiji tumetembea tu pamoja. So I want to thank Owalo. I know your potential, your dedication when you want to do something. Please work for this country. Don't let the President down. Don't let Kenyans down. And we'll support you. You have been a brother. Tumepita ngumu na wewe, na ndio kwa sababu nimekuja hapa. I remain your true friend. Your Excellency, because of time, also allow me to say one thing as a leader from the Lake Basin counties. Your Excellency, as you go around, there could be quite some interesting successes. But Your Excellency, this Lake Basin region is like a rust belt economically. Because Your Excellency, if you look at our sugarcane sector, for the last 25 years, we have been discussing on how to have solutions to that sector. But 25 years down the line, we don't seem to have sorted out that. And that has affected the economics of this region. Even if you look at the tax control, what we used to fear is now happening and being sold in this region. Because of a lot of our still need solutions. But I'm happy to hear that now that research station in Kisumu is being revamped to try and help the region. And we are going to cooperate with them. With those few remarks, I also want to welcome you to Busia. Karibu sana Busia. Ulisema utakuja Budalangi, tuangalie mambo ya mchele, tutoke hiyo acreage ndogo, tupande juu. Mimi nimekungoja. Na kama ukuji nitakufuata Kitale huko. Karibu sana. With those few remarks, asanteni sana. Watu wa Siaya, hamjambo. Muko salama. Situmeelewana. Situmesema siasa sasa imepunguka kidogo. Sasa tunataka maendeleo. Na Siaya na Western ni part of Kenya. Mnakubali tufanye kazi pamoja? Mnakubali sisi ambayo tumechaguliwa kwa chama ya Azimio tushikane na Dr. William Samoei Ruto tupeleke Kenya mbele? Mumetupatia hiyo mandate. Wangapi wanakubali hiyo? Tuone kwa hewa. Your Excellency, you can see everybody accepts. Na sisi tumekubali. Tutasukuma kazi. Asanteni sana.
Your Excellency, I would now want to make a few remarks. And first is to welcome you to Siaya. Siaya is your home, and I know in answer to your constitutional duties, as head of government and head of state, profusely for our Embo and Siaya are better with Owalo'S in the cabinet of William Samoei Ruto. And I hope in the fullness of time you are going to be able to appoint other people from this region to escort Owalo'S. You know, Deputy President was parading some people from this region, but like Oliver Twist, we still want some more. And we know we are going to get some more. But Owalo'S, I can assure you, as you serve in the national government, because the standard has been set that the national government and the county government should work together seamlessly for the benefit of the citizens of Kenya. I know that today we are coming not because the head of state is in an official visit to Siaya. This visit was primarily to celebrate the appointment of Eliud Owalo'S. So I asked the president this morning, earlier, that please come to Siaya again so that you can tour the whole of Siaya from one end to the other. Joturo the president cannot do go Siaya kai jade moye. And the reason why I know that will help us Today, just this morning, we put a little request to the president. We are trying to encourage people from this part of Kenya to be farmers. We want to be food secure. The county government has provided tractors, and we are going to provide subsidized fertilizer. But the president today told us that of the tractors that we have already acquired, he is going to facilitate us to get an additional 20 tractors to come and help the people of Siaya. Secondly, along the river Nzoia, we got two major projects. And basically, one is the water project, the Ukwala Sega Ogunja water project. He has challenged us as a county to do our part, and that project is going to be completed. In Lego, where people grow rice, like many other parts of the county, we had procured a mill, but we did not have sufficient funds. The president has said he is going to provide funds to enable us acquire a big mill for our farmers in Siaya County. And I know here in Asembo, the road known as Kamito, Kalandini, Kaelija should be tarmacked like yesterday. I had the benefit of flying with the president over this area, and I can assure, as a matter of duty, the president is going to ensure that that road is completed. And he said all the roads that are stalled in Siaya County, just like in other parts of the Republic of Kenya, they are going to mobilize the contractors to come and make sure that those roads are done. In Luanda Kotieno, we have a project which was done by the government for fish processing. He has assured us that if we hold discussion with his government, that fish processing plant, together the one in which Loom, are going to get into business. And I want to applaud you, Your Excellency. You seem to know everywhere in Siaya. You need to know every road. I don't know what you used to do here before, but I was very impressed about that. So I know we are on the right track. I just wanted to say one thing. As patriots, as Kenyans, we as elected leaders, and I'm saying this thing with all the seriousness and the command of my words, that it is wrong for us to talk about 2027 for those who have been elected. We should be talking about what we are doing now, not 2027. And I am happy that the President, you are here, because you have assured us that your government is kicking and working in Siaya and the entire Republic of Kenya, not because of 2027, but because that is the duty we were elected to perform. I also am gratified that the two levels of government, Your Excellency has assured us that we are going to work together in accordance with the Constitution and in accordance with the county government and all related statutes. And for that, we thank you, Mr. President. Finally, I want to ask the people of Kenya, we are one nation. We are one nation. The Kenyan people, we are one nation. We should never build borders or walls. A Kenyan should be ready and prepared to go anywhere in any part of this republic. And leaders, if we say things the way we should say them, This country is going to be one indivisible republic under God that is looking to the future with optimism and vision, and I think that is going to help this country stride to a higher level. Finally, Mr. President, I ask you, in the spirit not of the handshake, but in the spirit of togetherness, I urge you to sit together on the table of brotherhood with your brother Raila Amolo Odinga. Because the elections are over. The elections are over. I'm here with people I've worked with. I see Governor Mutua Weta, who is very eloquent, and we have been to many places with him. We have worked with Mudavadi, His Excellency. Even your Deputy President, I've worked with him. And I've worked with you, President Ruto. I know when you stand for something. Like when we were in Serena defending Aguambo, I knew you as a big fighter. But for the good of Kenya, I urge you that we should come together on the table of brotherhood to move together as a nation so that we don't divide our people. Otherwise, I spoke to Raila Amolo Odinga about an hour ago, and he said that I should pass to you his word of welcome na ujisikie uko nyumbani. Joturo uroko president kena mwana negili wetu. Jadi moronu president oduog Siaya. Jadi moroko tingini ma president okelonwa Siaya. Erorukamano. Koro luongo na mwalika ndugu wangu ambaye ni wakili shupavu, ambaye ni Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. There's a little hitch there. I'm told that the CS in charge of health will now come, East African community, to come and introduce the rest of the members of the cabinet.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Excellency Deputy President, Prime Cabinet Secretary, and I will ride on all other protocols, and the great people of Siaya, good afternoon. Before I introduce the Cabinet Secretaries, I invite PS Dr. Raymond Omolo to introduce the Principal Secretaries. Karibu.
Thank you, Madam CS, Your Excellency the President, Your Excellency the Deputy President, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the Speaker of the National Assembly, and all elected leaders, the people of Asembo and Siaya County at large, friends of CS Eliud Owalo, and the clergy. God is good all the time. Nyasaye ber. Sechete, yo Asembo be umor, yo Siaya umor, arafuanauru kumor. Your Excellency, first of all, let me congratulate CS Eliud Owalo for inviting us for his Thanksgiving. And secondly, allow me to acknowledge the presence of the officers of government who serve in the lower cadre at the level of parastatals. If you are there, feel welcome. But I want to give special mention to Owalo'S Dianga, who comes from this place and is the chairman of Lake Basin Development Authority. Your Excellency, if you remember, you took me from Lake Basin Development Authority to be your principal secretary. And the last thing is to introduce my fellow principal secretaries. And I would ask that you stand up as I call your name so that the people of Asembo and Siaya at large would take note. I have Professor Edward Kisiangani, who is a PS in charge of broadcasting, working within the Ministry of CS Owalo. Then there is Engineer John Tanui, the PS for ICT. Thank you. We have Susan Mangeni, the CS in charge of the Hustler Fund. We have PS Terekia Mbaika, who is in charge of devolution in the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. We have PS Joseph Motabi, who is in charge of social protection. We have James Muhati, PS in charge of planning. We have Engineer Peter Tum, who is PS in charge of medical services. We have PS we went to Kisumu, and today we are in Siaya. We want to sincerely welcome you and thank all the visitors for coming to Siaya to celebrate with our brother Eliud Owalo. Thank you.
The Cabinet Secretaries are very happy to be here to join hands in solidarity with one of us who is a great member of our team. I want to introduce the Cabinet Secretaries who are here, and I'll request them to stand and wave. We have Ezekiel Machogu, CS Education. We have Zekaria Njero, CS Lands Public. We have Alfred Mutua, Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. We have Eliud Owalo, Information, Communication and Digital Economy, and myself, Rebecca Miano, in charge of East Africa Community, ASALS and Regional Development. Your Excellency, under your leadership, we assure you as Cabinet Secretaries and our Principal Secretaries that we shall serve with dedication, with determination, dutifulness, and hard work. And now, I want to invite Eliud Owalo, the rock star for today's Thanksgiving. Welcome.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, Speaker of the National Assembly Moses Masika Wetangula,